Good morning, everyone. My name is Christine Cervantes.
This is Casey, your IHR BUDDY talent.
My name is Karen.
This is Hannah. I'm AJ.
If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Ken Collier.
We are here today to talk about what can virtual assistants do for you.
Working from home has been working out well.
As a business owner, we're so busy growing our company. We're building, where we don't even get a chance to step away to kind of look at our business from the outside, looking in to see where we really need to fit.
When you have someone helping you around, you just finish things on time. You save time and you save effort. Good evening, everyone. And once again, we're here at IHR BUDDY Live. And tonight, it's another special episode because we're going to talk about designs. And not just designs, not just the regular designs that you see on posters and stuff like that. But we're going to talk about beyond the basic graphic designing. This guy that we're going to be guesting tonight is one of our graphic designers, and you'll be amazed by his works because if you check out his Instagram, there's more to see than what he does for a company. So without any more introduction, let's all welcome one of our graphic designers, Josiah. Hi, Josiah.
Hello. Hi, Miss Karen. Good morning to all.
Good
Thank you for
morning.
having me here.
Good morning and good evening. How are you, Josiah?
All good, actually. And it's raining now, so you need a jacket right now.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't have a jacket. It's hot in my place, though. Okay. So anyway, Josiah, I know that you do graphic design, you do posters, and you also edit
Mhm.
videos. I also heard you're a photographer. Is that correct?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm a
Okay.
photographer.
But one of the most interesting part of you being a graphic designer is when I saw the other side of your artistry. I'm kind of amazed because it's kind of a different art, like something beyond the natural or the normal. So, tell me something about how you visually create your artworks.
Actually, I'm thinking there's a word reverie. It means a daydream, which you can never see in real life, right? So that
Yeah.
is my inspiration for creating my artworks. And aside from that, I put my all efforts and feelings when making that kind of work.
Okay. So, when it comes to graphic designing, because I know there's a lot of aspiring graphic designers out there,
Yeah.
um, where should they start? Like for someone who doesn't know anything about design, but probably loves to draw or sketch,
Mhm.
if they want to do it, like on the computer, digital, what's the first
Mhm.
step they need to do?
For me, um, when I started creating graphic design, I usually collect everything. Some tutorials, some graphic designs, artists, something like that. And when you are studying graphic design, you need to put a lot of effort on it, actually. Understand the basic principles, something like that.
So when you
That's
say
how I
basic
started.
principles, what are the
Mhm.
basic principles that you think should be considered when you start graphic designing?
The basic principles are something like the balance, the contrast, the emphasis, the movement, proportion, and rhythm of the graphic design. So you just don't make the art, actually, the graphic design, but you need to understand it.
Wow. That's very deep, because of course, like for some they just do it and draw it and create it.
Hmm.
But I agree with you. You have to understand your art, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
how did you start? How did you start doing graphic designing? When did you realize that this is for you? This is the job that you wanted to do.
Since third year high school, I started like watching my uncle doing graphic design posts, making some funny logos like making Starbucks and making the Starbucks logo your face, actually. And
Oh.
while I was watching, I was inspired actually. And after watching him, I searched on in the internet what should I do for the graphic design.
Mhm.
And when I did that, I actually at first I copy some designers' design actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
Okay, so
that I can
that,
enhance my sorry.
go on, go on.
So I can enhance my Photoshop skills.
Mhm.
That's it.
So when you say you copy, does everyone starts or does everyone start with copying designs before they, do they move forward to having their own designs?
I think when you're starting, gonna actually copy some design because you don't have enough knowledge about it. Like,
Mhm.
but I think there's good in I should say revise others' design because
Mm.
sometimes it is very good to redo other designers' design. It will only help you get mastered in design, but also will give you the chance to understand what was done wrong in that design and what can be improved, not just for that work, but for use actually. It will
Oh,
benefit a lot.
correct, correct. I agree with that. So,
Mhm.
what are the tools that you may recommend for those beginners if they wanted
For
to
that,
do graphic designing?
mhm.
Wh-
For that,
Where should they start?
mm, there's a lot of application in the internet actually. If you are going to start, I recommend using Canva to maximize your creativity. But when you actually mm, good at it, you can also go to Adobe Photoshop where you can start from scratch.
Mhm.
That's it.
Adobe. Did you start with Adobe Photoshop?
Yes, when I was third year, I used Photoshop. CS3, I think.
Oh
And
yes,
now
I remember.
it's CC. Yeah.
CS3, then we have CS4, right?
Yeah.
And then CS6.
CS5, CS6, CC.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I also tried
Mm.
CS4 and then now I'm using CS6. So besides
Mhm.
Adobe Photoshop, what other tools that you use? Are there any
Other
online
thing,
tools that you don't have to download? Like they can just do it online.
mm, yes, I think there's, I think other term for Photoshop, other application for Photoshop is the Photopea.com. It's an free online Photoshop. You don't need to download it. And
Photo
aside from that,
Photopea.
Photopea. Yeah.
Photopea.
After that, mm, when I do magazines, company profile, I use InDesign. But when it comes to
InDesign.
vectors, yes, InDesign. It is for heavy text actually. Brochure, magazine, company profile, such like that. And for prints actually. And for the vectors and logos, I use Adobe Illustrator.
Illustrator. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what are the factors that you should consider when designing? Like I know you mentioned a while ago, the balance and stuff like that. But like on an actual design, when let's say like here for IHR Buddy, when we give you some tasks to do, how do
Mhm.
you come up with your design? What's the first thing you do? Do you look for inspiration or do you already have an idea? How do you make the branding of the brand?
For that, when I'm making posts for the AHR body, I usually look at the branding first. Branding of the AHR body. After that, I will look the other posts of the IHR body so I can combine my ideas and the present ideas that posted.
Mhm.
That's the process I made it.
Can you share with us like the other side of your artwork in your Instagram?
Sure. Okay.
I can share my screen so so that they can see because the things that Josiah does for us is for corporate stuff, but he has his own Instagram account, and this is the real artwork that he does. What's the Instagram account again?
I think jsh.reverie or aya.reverie. Aya.reverie.
jsh.reverie. Okay. So you see here at IHR Buddy, we don't just work, but we have the freedom to do our own thing, the passion that we have, and the company really helps us a lot to enhance it more. Josiah, I can find it. How do you spell it? JSH.
Uh, let's try aya.reverie. IAH dot REVERI.
Okay. It doesn't show. Wait. Okay. So at first, how young are you, Josiah? By the way, how young did you start graphic design?
Graphic design, if I will include the study time, I think
Mhm.
it is more than 7 years, I think,
Wow, 7 years,
from the
7
start.
from
Yes,
the start.
because after I learned the basic principles, like in fourth year high school, I usually get some clients from schools and from my uncles and aunt. Hey, hi Josiah, can you give us a design for our invitation, something like that.
Okay, so these are the designs that he does. So
Mhm.
so if you want to follow him on Instagram and check out his other artwork, so this is the kind of art that he does, and it's really something unique. It's not something that you just see on the internet. So there you go. So Josiah, any few words to our virtual assistants who wants to be like you someday, or not someone like you someday, because right now they're virtual assistants. But what if
Mhm.
they want to venture to another skill, which is graphic designing? What would you advise them to do as a starter?
I advise that never stop learning actually, because every day there's new trends, new styles. So if you want to come up, you need to study well and focus and be a passionate designer for that.
Oh, I like that one. And that's always what I always tell everyone, to never stop learning. Thank you
Mhm.
so much, Josiah. And we do hope to see more of your artworks. And please follow him on his Instagram account. Ayan, I promoted you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Josiah. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Miss Karen.
So that's it. Another interesting talk with one of our virtual assistants, Josiah Canlas. And it's really great that to know that the people who work here at iSure Buddy, it's not we don't just work here, but it's our passion. The things that we do, even me in the digital marketing part, Facebook advertising, we have Jello before for creative writing, we have Nico for social media managing, and besides this, we also have our own thing, and it's really like a family here. So it's one thing to be a virtual assistant, and another thing when you still can do the things that you love to do. So thank you so much, everyone. This is another interesting episode of iHR Buddy Talks, iHR Buddy Live. And next week, we'll also have another special guest. And of course, our goal here is to not just entertain you, but share a lot of things and knowledge, especially for those aspiring to be digital marketers, social media managers, graphic designers, or website developers. So thank you again. My name is Karen Devity, and I'll see you again next week. Bye. My name is Karen.
This is Hannah. I'm AJ.
If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Ken Collier.
Right now, what we're going to talk about, and we're here for another topic. Right now, our topic is finding the best of the best virtual assistant.
As a business owner, we're so busy growing our company. We're building, where we don't even get a chance to step away to kind of look at our business from the outside, looking in to see where we really need to fix.
We want you to hire the best. We just don't want you to just pick up someone just because you need help. Because at the end of the day, you will also do the end of the bargain.
It is very important to check out the competition. I know that you should always focus on your customers and not on your rivals, but you should also always check out the competition. Even though you have an amazing content, if you don't engage to them, your following will really not grow.
Certain factor comes in is that you seek not just followers. Since you're engaging, you build relationships.
No matter how great you are at processing, no matter how great you are at structuring your company, you could be the best dispute person, have the best credit repair letters in the world, right? But if you can't get clients in, it don't mean anything, right?
When you have someone helping you around, you just finish things on time. You save time and you save effort.